Hello, hello. I am Michael's son. Excerpt 8 of Letter 3 brings for us a few thoughts of the Spirit about miracles and tells us what really happened when Jesus walked on the water. Please enjoy the reading. Letter 3, Excerpt 8. A few thoughts of the Spirit on miracles. Jesus walking on the water. The wicked may flourish for a while, as have kings and marauding armies and others hoarding iniquity in their minds. They had been permitted to do their work for a while, since certain good would also arise out of the evil, but eventually they fail and their names are reviled by the rest of the world. Therefore, as many of you as would succeed, examine your motivations. Desires born solely of selfish longing for wealth or comfort eventually end in disappointment, sickness, and death. And I say to you who read these words, let no one dare to deny the truth I speak until they too have walked the path of self renunciation which I walked on earth, and reached the same union with the Father in the heights of incontrovertible knowledge and understanding as I possessed. When you have achieved all this, you will no longer have any desire to deny the truth I speak to you, but will be unable to restrain yourselves from joining me in teaching your fellow men. Until that time, hold your peace and let no man know your ignorance. How often throughout the world people gladly embrace my teachings as being highly moralistic and the most perfectly formulated guidelines to good behavior and daily living. However, they add quickly that the stories of miracles should be discounted since such aberrations of natural laws of the universe are not possible. This type of thought is building barriers to the future progress in spiritual scientific development of which the human mind is capable. In fact, I did not come to earth to introduce a new religion or a higher moral code than that given by Moses in the Ten Commandments. My purpose was to bring a new perception of God as Creator and understanding of existence itself. Out of that knowledge would come a new way of life. The correct attitude towards my mission on earth in this third millennium is to acknowledge that the miracles I performed are beyond the capabilities of the average human being at this time. However, such miracles were examples of what can be achieved in the future when people's minds are fully imbued with the true knowledge of existence and are also, through faith, meditation, and prayer, fully attuned to and imbued with universal life consciousness. Was it really true I walked on water when my disciples boarded a boat to cross the lake? If you have read the biblical account of this incident, you will realize that the disciples had left me behind. I yearned for an opportunity to withdraw from all human contact, retire to the hills, and once more enter into a profound meditation to allow my consciousness to merge into the universal dimension of God consciousness. While in this spiritual state transcending human consciousness, all awareness of physicality disappeared, and ecstatically I was lifted into the universal stream of life and knew that universal life was all. Life was a reality of my beingness, and all else were but temporary changing appearances of universal life made visible. I knew, I felt, I was life itself, and as I slipped beyond earthly consciousness into the universal life consciousness, the laws governing my physical being were transcended and no longer applied to the flesh and blood of the human body. I longed to move about in this new transcendent state, and found myself floating out of my cave. I could see my disciples in the lake and knew they were in distress. Effortlessly, I floated down over the hill towards the shore, and as I began to regain contact with my normal human concerns, in this case my disciples, I found myself coming to rest on the waters. However, I was still in that condition where I realized fully that I, myself, was life individualized, and therefore my body was suffused with life power which continued to lighten and transform the atomic structure of my physical state. Hi. So how was the reading? Please allow me to read a few lines again for you. In fact, I did not come to earth to introduce a new religion or a higher moral code than that given by Moses in the Ten Commandments. My purpose was to bring a new perception of God as Creator, and a new understanding of existence itself. Out of that knowledge would come a new way of life. Dear brother, whomever you are, Christian, Catholic, Buddhist, Muslim, Hinduist, atheist, or agnostic, or of whatever other religious denomination or faith you may be. These letters are not about religion. Mark my words. These letters are not about religion. They are about the true nature, the true reality of the entire world, of the entire universe, and of yourself in it, and of existence itself, your existence, your life, the ultimate, deepest meaning of your life. Remember, dear brother, and I will repeat this 1 billion times if I have to hammer it in your head. There is nothing solid under the sun. This is physical reality, tested and retested and extra retested by man. Nothing solid under the sun. We are but fields of divine energy, of electromagnetic energy. So what does that reality mean to you ultimately? Does that not have an impact in your life? It does. Even if you have not been able to see that. Because that is a reality of life, that you are energy and ultimately creative consciousness. That is why you have created your life up to this point now. When you're looking at me, yeah, that is reality. Take a long look at your life, at your satisfaction or dissatisfaction with life, at your most deep expectations. Are you truly happy with the way you live? Are you really doing what you love to do deep in your heart? That means, are you really carrying out your mission on earth, your mission in this life, your divine mission? It's only for you. It's your mission, not mine. Okay. No more comments, Your Honor. Thanks so much for being here. Please subscribe to my channel by hitting the button below. Give me a like if you like this video, and thanks so much for sharing with friends. I love you all. I truly do. Hasta la vista, amigos.